Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to solve another SQL problem from Leetcode website, and the name of this problem is monthly transactions 1. And today is our day 61 of 100 days of SQL challenge, where I will be solving one SQL question each day. And I hope you guys are also solving one question with me to practice SQL. And we are doing SQL 50 series, and this is a medium level problem. So let us read this question and try to solve this. So I have transactions table in which I have 5 columns, that is ID, country, state, amount and trans date. ID and amount is of the data type integer, country is of the data type varchar, trans date is of the data type date, and this state is of the data type enum. ID is the primary key for this table. This means that this ID column will only have unique values and it cannot contain null value as well. The table has information about incoming transactions. The state column is an enum of type approved or decline. Okay, so we know that this state column is of the type enum and it can only have two values. Either it can be approved or it can be declined. Write an SQL query to find for each month and country the number of transactions and their total amount, the number of approved transactions and their total amount. Okay, so by each month and by each country, I want to find out the number of transactions and their total amount and the number of approved transactions and their total amount. Okay. Return the result table in any order, so we don't have to do order by. The query result format is in the following example. So they have given us the input table as well. So I have this ID, country, state, amount and the trans date. Okay. Now in the output they need this output. Okay, so first here we need month, so this year and then month, right? And we need country, so because we need to do for each month and country we need to find these columns, right? Now trans count, that is transaction count, will be so now for each month and for each country, right? So here this 18th of December 2018, this and the country, so this will be my one group, right? So here the number of transaction will be 2 and approve will be 1, right? Approve will be 1 and transaction total amount will be 2000 plus 1000, that is 3000, and the approved total amount will be, so here approved is only 1000. I hope you understand. And now for this one, that is 1st of January, we have this country US, right? Now the transaction count will be 1, approved will be 1 because it is only approved, right? And the amount will be, total amount will be same 2000 and the approved amount will be same 2000, right? And for this DE country and this 7th of January month as well, right? So now what I need to do, first I need to derive this column, right? So here as you can see that if from this date they need this year and month. Okay, so how I can do that? So let's try to. Okay, now from this transactions table, right, let me select trans date only, right? And now let me run this. Okay, so now you can see that we got the trans date. Now I need only the year and month, so I can use the format function. So format, the syntax is first you need to provide the date and then in which format you want this. So I want in YY, so YYY, and then in month, right? And then let me just close the bracket. So now as you can see, we got the desired result, right? We want this. So here as you can see, we want this year and month, we got this. I hope you understand. And now we need the country column. So let me just say country. Let me say country, and then I want this state, and then I want amount, and now let me run this. Okay, so in the output we got this, right? And let me give the alias as month here, right? But now this is month, this is country, this is state, and this is amount, right? Now to calculate this column, that is transaction count, I can simply do the count of this state column grouped by this month and this country, right? So I will get this, for this I will get 2, and for this I will get 1, and for this I will get 1. Okay, so count column is very easy. Second column is approved count, right? So approved count, I can use the case statement. I can say that if the state is equals to approved, right, then 1, else 0. Okay, so for this one, right, for this one it will be the count of approved will be 1, because here I will give 1 and here I will give 0, right? And now let me show you as well. So let's say case when this state is equals to approved, state is equals to approved, then 1, else 0, and let me end this column as, let's say, approved count, right? So let me see what alias they have used. So let's say I use approved count. Okay, and now let me run this and show you. Okay, so now you can see that for approved I got 1 and for decline I got 0, right? For now for this group, the if I do the count of this approved count, right, if I do the sum, it will be 1, and for this it will be 1, and for this group it will be 1. Okay, and now other column that I want is transaction total amount. So this is also very simple, because I just need to do the sum of this amount column grouped by the this month and this country. Okay, so let's do the sum of this as well. So here I have the amount column, so let me just remove from that, and I want that column here, right? And I am doing the sum of this. All right, and then again, if I need to find out the sum of transaction that got approved, right, I can do case statement. I can say case when state is equals to approved, right, then amount, else 0, right? So let me do that and show you. So I can say case when state is equals to approved, then I want that same amount, then I want the same amount, so I can say this amount column, and when it is not approved means it is declined, then I want 0. So then 0 and as. So what alias they have used? So they have used approved total amount. Oh, and as this, right? And now let me show you, but first I have to remove this. Okay. Syntax error, then amount. Okay, so case when state is equals to approved, then amount, else 0. I have to use else here. So else 0 and as, right? Now it's good. Okay, so now as you can see here in this output, now this is my one group, right? So if I want to do the sum of approved total amount, then 1000 plus 0 it will be 1000, and for this it will be 2000, and for this it will be again 2000. Okay, so I got this month column, country column, and transaction count. Okay, so basically here I have to do the count of this state to get the transaction count and country, and then for this approved count, let me do here sum. Okay, and then for the total transaction amount I want to do sum. Okay, and for this approved total amount I also have to do the sum, right? So sum, and here I will close this bracket here, and then I have to do group by, because I'm using aggregation, and the remaining column that is not in your aggregation, you have to use them in the group by, right? So group by this, and now let me run this. Okay, so why it's wrong answer? Okay, so first I have to give this column alias as a month, right? So here I have to give alias as month, and for this I have to give alias as transaction total amount. Transaction total amount, and this I have to give as trans underscore count. So basically, so I approved count, I got country, and then third one was, so this, and then the third one was count of this here as this, and now let me run this. Now, so transaction count, we got this approved count, okay, this and this. Now what is the error? Let me see. So we got month, okay, then country US and DE, okay, 211, all right, this 3000 2000 this, and then approved total amount 1000 2000 and 2000. The output is correct, but why I'm getting the wrong answer? Month, country, trans, approved count, trans, total amount. Okay, so here the alias that I have used is basically trans total amount. So here the problem is that I didn't apply the T here. So basically this was the error, and now I think it will be accepted. Yeah, so it gets accepted, and now let me just quickly submit this code as well. All right, it gets submitted as well. And guys, if you are liking my videos, please subscribe to the channel, like this video and comment as well. And please practice one SQL question with me to practice SQL, right? And thank you so much for watching this video.